Welcome to Everyday English Podcast, a beginner-friendly podcast for improving English skills with simple English. Today, we're diving into a fascinating topic.
That's right. We're going to explore the hidden power of introverts. It's such an interesting subject.
Absolutely. You know, many people think being an introvert is a disadvantage, but it really has some incredible strengths.
Exactly. Introverts often think and feel differently than extroverts. They process information more deeply, which can lead to great insights.
Oh, for sure. And it's not just about being quiet or shy. Introverts can be amazing problem solvers because they take their time to analyze situations.
Right. Plus, their ability to focus is often stronger, especially in environments with less distraction.
Yeah. It's fascinating how introverts can thrive in their own way. They really benefit from having me time to recharge.
Definitely. Setting boundaries is important too. Learning to say no can help them prioritize what truly matters.
That's a great point. And it's all about building meaningful relationships rather than just attending social events.
Exactly. But there are also some misconceptions about introverts. Many people think they avoid social interaction, but that's not always true.
Oh, for sure. It's important to debunk those myths. Introverts can enjoy socializing, just in smaller doses.
Absolutely. And embracing their unique qualities can lead to personal fulfillment and success.
I love that. It's all about understanding and appreciating what introverts bring to the table.
Yes. And we'll also talk about how to embrace that inner resilience and find inspiration from introverted leaders.
That sounds exciting. So, let's get into it and explore the hidden power of introverts.
Let's do it.
So, let's dive deeper into understanding introversion. First off, what does it really mean to be an introvert?
Great question. Being an introvert often means that a person feels more energized by spending time alone or in small groups, rather than in large social settings.
Yeah, and it's interesting how introverts process their thoughts and feelings. They tend to reflect more before speaking, right?
Exactly. Introverts often think things through in their minds first. They might feel overwhelmed in busy environments, which can make socializing a bit challenging.
I see. So, it's not that they don't enjoy socializing, but they just prefer different settings.
Yes, and their beliefs can differ too. For example, introverts often value deep connections over having many acquaintances.
That makes a lot of sense. They might prioritize quality over quantity in their relationships, right?
Absolutely. And they often believe that meaningful conversations are more fulfilling than small talk.
Oh, definitely. It's fascinating how that shapes their interactions. They might also feel more comfortable expressing themselves in writing rather than speaking.
Yes. Writing gives them time to reflect and articulate their thoughts clearly, which can be really powerful.
And it's important to recognize that introverts can have a rich inner world. They often have vivid imaginations and creative ideas.
Right. That creativity can lead to amazing insights, especially in problem-solving situations.
So, it's really about understanding these differences. Introverts think, feel, and believe in ways that are just as valid as extroverts.
Exactly. Embracing these differences can help create more inclusive environments where everyone can thrive.
That's a great point. It's all about appreciating what each personality type brings to the table.
Yes. And recognizing that introverts have their own unique strengths can lead to better teamwork and collaboration.
Let's talk about why introverts are so powerful. One key point is that they enhance deep thinking and analysis.
Oh, absolutely. They really process information more thoroughly, which can lead to some amazing insights.
Yeah, it's fascinating how that deep processing can help in problem solving too. Introverts often take their time to analyze situations before making decisions.
Exactly. That careful consideration can lead to better solutions. They really think things through.
And it's not just about thinking. Introverts often have stronger empathy and emotional intelligence.
Right. They tend to be more in tune with their own feelings and the feelings of others, which is such a valuable skill.
Definitely. That emotional awareness can really enhance their relationships and teamwork.
For sure. And let's not forget about their focus and concentration. Introverts usually thrive in environments with less external stimulation.
Yeah, that's a great point. With fewer distractions, they can really dive deep into their work.
And this ability to concentrate often leads to innovation. Many creators and innovators benefit from their introspective perspective.
Exactly. Their unique way of seeing the world can lead to groundbreaking ideas.
So, it's really about recognizing these strengths. Introverts have so much to offer.
Absolutely. And when we appreciate these qualities, we can create environments where everyone can thrive.
Yes. It's all about embracing the power of introverts and understanding how they contribute to our world.
So, let's talk about how introverts can really thrive in their own way.
Yeah, that sounds great. One key aspect is making the most of me time to recharge.
Absolutely. It's so important for introverts to have that time alone. It helps them regain their energy.
Exactly. You know, when they take that time, they can reflect and process their thoughts more deeply.
Right. And it's not just about resting. It's a chance for them to engage in activities they love, like reading or writing.
Oh, for sure. And then there's the importance of setting boundaries. Learning to say no is crucial.
Definitely. Saying no can help introverts focus on what truly matters to them.
Yeah, and it also protects their energy. They don't feel pressured to attend every social event.
Exactly. It's about choosing quality over quantity in their commitments.
And that leads to prioritizing tasks that require deep focus. Introverts excel in those situations.
Yes. They can really dive into projects without distractions, which often leads to better outcomes.
And when they do that, they can bring their unique insights to the table.
Oh, absolutely. Plus, building networks through meaningful relationships is key.
Right. Introverts often prefer to connect deeply with a few people rather than spreading themselves too thin.
Exactly. Those meaningful connections can lead to great support and collaboration.
And it's so much more fulfilling for them, you know? They can share ideas and experiences.
Yeah. It's all about nurturing those relationships rather than just attending social events for the sake of it.
Totally. When introverts focus on what truly resonates with them, they can thrive.
So, it really comes down to understanding their needs and embracing their strengths.
Absolutely. When they do that, they can create a life that feels authentic and fulfilling.
So, let's dive into some common misconceptions about introversion.
Yeah, that's really important. One of the biggest myths is that introverts are antisocial.
Right. People often think introverts avoid socializing entirely, but that's not true.
Exactly. Introverts can enjoy social interactions, just in smaller groups or for shorter periods.
And it's interesting how this misconception can really affect their personal growth, don't you think?
Oh, absolutely. If introverts feel pressured to be more extroverted, they might miss out on opportunities to connect meaningfully.
Yeah, and that can lead to feelings of inadequacy. They might think there's something wrong with them.
Exactly. It's so important for introverts to understand that their way of connecting is valid.
And when they embrace their introversion, they can actually thrive. They can find environments that suit them better.
Right. And there's also the misconception that introverts don't like to lead or take charge.
Oh, yes. That's a big one. Many introverts can be great leaders, just in their own unique style.
For sure. They often lead with empathy and thoughtfulness, which can be incredibly effective.
And it's about recognizing that leadership doesn't always mean being the loudest voice in the room.
Exactly. Sometimes, the quietest voices have the most powerful insights.
So, how can we help debunk these misconceptions?
Well, sharing stories of successful introverts can really help. It shows that introversion can lead to great achievements.
That's a great point. And encouraging introverts to embrace their strengths is key.
Yes. They should feel empowered to express themselves in ways that feel comfortable for them.
And creating supportive environments where introverts can shine is crucial.
Absolutely. When we understand and appreciate introversion, we can foster personal growth for everyone.
Let's talk about embracing inner resilience, especially for introverts. One way to do that is by finding inspiration in historical figures and contemporary leaders who were introverted.
Oh, absolutely. There are so many examples. Think about someone like Abraham Lincoln. He was known for his introspective nature, yet he led the country through a major crisis.
Exactly. And then there's someone like Bill Gates. He's introverted but has made such a huge impact in technology and philanthropy.
Right. These figures show that introversion can be a strength. They transformed their challenges into opportunities.
And it's inspiring to see how they navigated their journeys. It really helps others understand that they can do the same.
Yes. And sharing these stories is crucial. It helps to shift societal perceptions about introverts.
Absolutely. When we talk about these leaders, it educates others about the strengths that introverts bring.
And self-awareness plays a big role too. When introverts recognize their strengths, they can embrace them more fully.
Right. It's like, when you know what makes you unique, you can leverage that in your personal and professional life.
Exactly. Plus, introspective practices can really enhance mental, emotional, and even physical well-being.
Oh? You mean things like journaling or meditation?
Yes. Those practices allow introverts to process their thoughts and feelings, which can be incredibly grounding.
And they can also help in managing stress, right? It's a great way to recharge.
Definitely. When introverts take time to reflect, they can find clarity and focus, which boosts their resilience.
That's a great point. It's all about creating a supportive space for themselves.
Exactly. And by sharing their stories, introverts can connect with others who might feel the same way.
So, it's really about building a community of understanding and support.
Yes. And as more people share their experiences, it helps break down those stereotypes about introversion.
I love that. It's empowering for introverts to see themselves represented in these stories.
Absolutely. And it encourages them to step into their power and embrace their unique qualities.
So, in summary, finding inspiration, fostering self-awareness, and practicing introspection can really help introverts thrive.
Exactly. And when they do that, they can truly embrace their inner resilience.
Let's explore the future of introversion, particularly how understanding it can really enhance workplace strategies.
Oh, definitely. When organizations recognize the strengths of introverts, they can create more inclusive environments.
Right. It's about valuing different perspectives. Introverts often bring unique insights that can improve teamwork.
Exactly. And when workplaces foster an environment where introverts feel comfortable, it can lead to higher productivity.
Yeah, and that comfort can come from allowing flexible workspaces. Introverts might prefer quieter areas to focus.
For sure. And even remote work can be beneficial. It gives introverts the space they need to recharge.
That's a great point. Plus, technology plays a huge role in connecting introverts. It can bridge gaps in communication.
Absolutely. Tools like video conferencing and messaging apps allow introverts to express themselves without the pressure of face-to-face interactions.
And they can take their time to formulate responses, which is often more comfortable for them.
Yes. It's like giving them a platform where they can shine without feeling overwhelmed.
So, do you think companies are starting to recognize this shift in how to engage introverts?
I hope so. Many are beginning to understand that a diverse team includes different personality types, not just extroverts.
Exactly. And this understanding can lead to better personal relationships too. Introverts often value depth over breadth.
Right. When people appreciate that about introverts, it can strengthen connections, both personally and professionally.
And it encourages more meaningful conversations, which is what introverts thrive on.
Yes. Plus, when introverts feel understood, they're more likely to engage and contribute their ideas.
So, fostering these environments is essential for everyone's growth, right?
Absolutely. It's about creating spaces where everyone feels valued and empowered.
And as technology continues to evolve, it will be interesting to see how it further supports introverts.
Definitely. I think we'll see more tools designed specifically to cater to their needs.
That's exciting. It's all about making connections that feel genuine and supportive.
Yes. And as we move forward, recognizing the importance of introversion will only enhance our communities.
So, in summary, understanding introversion can lead to better workplaces, stronger relationships, and a more inclusive society.
Exactly. Embracing these differences will help everyone thrive.
As we wrap up today's discussion, I really want to encourage everyone to appreciate their unique qualities.
Absolutely. It's so important to recognize that being an introvert is not a weakness.
Right. Embracing introversion can actually lead to personal fulfillment and success.
Exactly. When we accept who we are, we open doors to greater opportunities.
And sharing these insights with others can help create a more supportive environment.
Yes. It's all about building a community where everyone feels valued for their individuality.
So, listeners, remember to celebrate your introverted traits. They can be your greatest strengths.
And don't hesitate to share your experiences. Your story might inspire someone else.
Thank you for tuning in to the Mindset Mastery podcast series.
And don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment for more episodes on various mindfulness and mindset topics.
Stay curious and keep growing.
We'll see you next time.